My own mate rejected me on our wedding night. As soon as I signed the marriage certificate and prepared to consummate our new life together, he rejected me. Then Sable, alpha of the Amber Desert Pack, reject you Kaia Glace as my Luna. I remember his cruel cutting words as if they were only yesterday. But they weren't. His rejection of our mate bond was 2 years ago. The words still resound in my ears even after all this time. Time I have wasted being a semi-Luna. Time wasted with a mate that doesn't even want me. I've gone over and over again in my head what I must have said, what I did wrong, but each time I came up empty. Every time I asked him, I would get a grunt or an inaudible murmur, so I stopped asking. His complete reversal in character makes me feel as if I imagined our college days, as if they didn't even exist, and I was living in a dream world, an illusion. Our mate bond is non-existent. That's a lie. It exists, but he doesn't allow himself to get close to me, doesn't allow himself to be alone in a room with me. It's as if I disgust him, that it pains him to get close to me. I hate our mate bond, the very thing that makes my heart flutter as he gets into the room, or the scent of roasted chestnuts that lingers on the furniture. Even his auburn-shaded hair, muscular alpha body, and hazel eyes I have come to hate. I hate the way the mate bond tricks me every day. For an entire year after our wedding there was hardly a time that I saw then, especially alone. He became exceedingly busy with pack affairs and used it as an excuse to stay away from me. I tried to solve the issue I may have caused, to save our marriage. I must have done something wrong, but when I found out what the real problem in our marriage was, I stopped trying. I gave up because it was just too insurmountable. Alora, she was the person that then loved deeply. She was the reason why he never gave our mate bond a chance. He has thrown it away for her. I don't even know who she is, where she is. All I know from snippets of information is that she was in a coma and then could never get over her. That's when I stopped trying to work on our mate bond. I couldn't fight against something so strong that it would overpower a mate bond. A mate bond that is designed by the moon goddess herself. I knew that no matter what I tried, how much I tried to change myself for him, I could never escape the curse of Alora. It was far better for my own well-being to just let them be. I haven't seen them once in the last 2 weeks. Rumor has it that he's been by Alora's bedside every day and night. Freya also informed me that the signs of her reawakening are becoming more and more evident. I've increasingly been feeling more uncomfortable in my own skin, and within being constantly at the hospital it has afforded me a chance to secretly get a baby test. I've not had a chance to look at it yet. I've been standing here for 20 minutes unable to pick it up from the sink. What if I am? What will that mean for this sick weird love triangle I'm finding myself in? Come on Kaia, we can figure out together. Just look at it. My wolf encourages me to find the strength to check the result. With her companionship and support, I find the courage to look at the results. 2 lines. I gasp, my hand clasping in my mouth. 2 lines, that's good, right? Means a negative. My wolf's voice sounds in my head. No, 2 lines is... I check the box again just to be certain. Positive. What am I going to do? The positive test sat next to me all night on my bedside table. I couldn't keep my eyes off it. I had to check it numerous of times in the night to make sure I read the results correctly. Pulling myself out of bed, I knew I had to tell him. As much as I hate him right now, this child is still the pack heir. He'll either be at the Alpha home or the hospital, and I'd rather tell him without her being in the same room. Hence, I was already heading to the Alpha house first to check. As I reached the front garden, both he and Beta Zane head out of the front door together. I'm not sure what possesses me to do so, but I hide behind one of the large trees as not to be seen. Why not wait until Alora wakes up to have a child? We need an heir now to strengthen the future of this pack. What if Kaia gives you a child and Alora wakes up? Simple. The child is mine. And Kaia, if Alora wakes up, the wolf's bane has ravaged her kidneys to a stage of disrepair. Kaia will be the organ donor. She won't have a choice. The doctors already know the score. I stopped listening, blood bumping in my ears, blocking out any other noise.
Organ donor.
For her, I watched them walk away into the distance, my mind spinning at what I just heard. Kidney donation? I never thought that Then's purpose was to use my kidney to save Alora. This is ridiculous. So, from beginning to end, I was a meaningless existence to him. He only thought of me as just an organ donor, even though we were mates for goddess's sake. He was only with me for a kidney. How could he be like this? Cruel. My brain couldn't think anymore, and the strong buzzing of overthinking was giving me a splitting headache. What little hope I had was shattered, and I couldn't find any reason to continue living. You need to remain strong. My wolf's encouraging words filter into my mind. You are with child. Yes, you're right. I wipe away my tears. I must stay strong for the baby. I couldn't just sit back and wait for death. I now have an innocent child to fight for. Suddenly, I feel as if all eyes and ears of the pack are on me, all serving then, spies all ready to betray me. I can't remain. I can't stay and wait for Alora to wait for my death. I can't trust anybody. I have no choice. I must run.